Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo, what's going on, guys? Hope you had a great Easter. Let's get into it. Let's make some money. It's Monday. It's Money Monday. All right, BNB. BNB continues its charge. The 4-line EMA is looking spectacular with lots of divergence, bouncing off this top line, so still showing some next decent strength moving into the next leg. So, how are we making money today? Well, if you followed me a long time ago, I used APY and we hyper compounded and on Matic, and we made a boatload of money. So, what is APY? Well, APY is a borrowing and lending platform. They've been around forever. To date, I think there's only been one hack, and that was related to the Harmony Bridge. Other than that, never had any problems with it. So today we're talking about BNB, safe plays. So you have a blue chip, you want to do something with it, you want to make money, but you want it to be in, some verified contracts and just safer. So you could go the Venus route, but technically Venus is blocked in the US. So we have APY. So APY allows you to lend collateral, different types of collateral, okay, and then borrow against that collateral. Now, back in the day with Matic, we would supply Matic and we would borrow stable, okay? So there's two ways that you can play this, okay? You can, number one, first of all, if you're going to hyper compound the primary asset, which is BNB, borrow a stable. Don't borrow BNB. As you can see, the borrow rate on BNB is ridiculous, okay? So there's two sides to this and two levels of degeneracy. Level one, the safe play. Simply supply some BNB, which I did, and get paid 28% interest. Now that fluctuates, so 28.28 divided by 12 months, so 0.235. So 0.2035, and I have about 30G. So right now, as supplied, my interest is about $686 a month. So I'll probably ape into this on another wallet. This is just kind of my test wallet. So you're making over 2% interest on a safe blue chip that is looking to run into its next leg. Okay, so that's level one money. Okay, level two money. Now, in level one, you simply supply. You don't borrow. Okay, level two would be go ahead and borrow some stable and then buy more of the primary asset BNB and then ride it up. And then your collateral goes up, but then you have to be careful on your loan to value ratios and stuff. And if BNB flash crashes, you could have the possibility of liquidation. So if you just do the level one and just go for the supply APY, it's a lot safer than doing the hyper compound rate. And as you can see, the USDT is at 17%, and this fluctuates. During some times, this APY on the borrow side can shoot way up, forcing your health factor. So your health factor is how much collateral you have versus how much you've borrowed. So again, stepping through level two, supply, borrow USDT, buy more BNB, redeposit the BNB, and then your health level gives up, and you just keep ratcheting that up as BNB runs. Now, originally, I did do this on Venus in the bull run of 21, and I made a boatload of money. But personally, right now, I don't need to be to have such a high risk level, so I'm comfy just sitting over in the BNB supply side. But again, could throw a little bag at this and try to hyper compound it. But again, then you have to worry when you're away from your computer, if there's a flash crash, you could get liquidated. So nice decent play. Don't know how long this APY is going to last. It's variable. At the time of this video, it's 28%. As always, not financial advice. Use a hardware wallet and don't use the same wallet as your primary store of assets. So if you have a hardware wallet, just generate other addresses and use a secondary address dedicated to your supply and borrow side. But this is definitely a good way. Like if I put 100G in here, let's see, that would be 100,000 times 0.0235. It's $2,300 a month, which equivalates into almost 4 BNB. So I can sit and stack, and then I could actually hyper compound my divs, right? And this shows up in your wallet as a wrapped asset, which you should not send or do anything with. And then it slowly ticks up. So you get paid in native BNB, not a shit token, not a shit farm. So it's a great way to increase your value on your blue chips. And if you're over on Aave, you actually can, they have almost all different chains, and you could degen, look at the interest rates, and just kind of feel it out. Like I could go over to Arbitrum, and you can see, well, see, these aren't that great, okay? But it just depends. If you have blue chips sitting around, Aave can be a great place to deploy capital safely. Got your Avalanche on the stable side. And there's been a lot of monkey business with stables and APYs. I think that's because people are using the restake model and trying to extract as much yield as possible. But think of it as a farm that you get paid in the native token. So here's E or a whole bunch of other crap. So anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll leave links down below. And as always, like, subscribe. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.